On the day Donald Trump most likely contracted COVID at an event in the Rose Garden, he hosted another slightly different kind of super spreader event, a campaign rally. These rallies are a known vector for spreading many of Trump's favorite lies. So I traveled to the battleground state of Pennsylvania to see just how many people had caught Trump's version of reality. I'm here at a Trump rally in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. We are weeks away from the election, months away from finding out who wins, and probably about a year away from losing a loved one to the inevitable civil war. Let's do this.
Yes! Make America great again.
Woo!
Woo, woo!
Rambo flag, classic. How's it going? Mind if I check out some of your stuff?
Yesterday we did $5,400 in sales.
What is selling now? Is there anything 200,000 deaths later that doesn't quite work as well?
Not with the Trump stuff.
It's almost as if the Trump stuff isn't affected by that at all.
Exactly.
Yeah, Tell me about these shorts.
Well, we got the Donald Trump shorts. You know, we got to rep president today.
You gotta be careful. Donald Trump that close to your genitals, in a decade he's gonna deny he was ever there and countersue.
Pretty funny.
When did you get out here to see Donald Trump?
About 26 hours ago, 10 o'clock yesterday morning.
So you're gonna wait 2 days to see the president?
First of all, come on. Donald Trump is our first rock star superhero president. He's the real life Tony Stark. They should call him President Iron Man.
Well, Tony Stark gave a shit about science. So much excitement in the air, so many droplets. You feel like people are gonna feel this effect for weeks to come. Why no mask?
Frankly, I forgot it in my car. I forgot to grab it on the way out.
Honestly, it's not even for COVID. I just think all of the Sharpie fumes are not super healthy for you.
Probably not, when it was still wet.
What do you think about the whole mask situation right now? Are you worried about COVID?
For me, me personally, I'm not worried, but my dad has underlying health conditions.
Okay.
So if he gets it, he's gonna be in trouble.
Why come here and take that risk if your dad has health issues?
Just to see Trump.
So it's worth a little bit of risk.
Yeah.
Nice flags, man.
I love them.
Wear a mask. Back at it.
I don't live under dictators like you, douchebag.
The efficacy of Trump's herd mentality theory was on full display.
That's America right there. That's freedom.
That's freedom?
That's freedom.
Are you excited about the SCOTUS?
Of course I am.
What are you excited about?
It's going to fill the court with constitutional loving Americans again. That court has been too liberal for too long.
Really?
Of course it has.
You're pro-life?
Of course.
It's important for Americans to do whatever they can to protect a human life.
Yes.
Why aren't you wearing a mask?
I mean, again, it's a personal choice, I think. If everybody was wearing them and everybody said put a mask on, I would respect everybody's wishes and put it on. We're not sheep.
You're not sheep. You're not sheep. But if everybody here was wearing masks.
If everybody was wearing it, but again, we're not sheeple.
You're not sheeple.
We're not.
So you're going to look at what everybody's doing and you're going to follow
That's
along.
it.
Yeah. But not sheeple.
Not sheeple.
As the not sheep were bravely running into a tightly packed airplane hangar to see Patient Zero, I couldn't help but think of D-Day and the beaches of Normandy. Well, I don't know which side they're on. As I traced the spread of bullshit, I was fearful for those most vulnerable, whose defenses were already compromised.
About 2 months before COVID started, somebody put me on to QAnon.
Great.
And I believe some of it, and I don't believe some of it, but I believe only so much can be a conspiracy. I think a lot of it's true.
You know about QAnon. Is there anything you can tell us that I don't know?
JFK Jr. is still alive.
What?
This guy is always behind Trump at the rallies.
So you're saying JFK Jr. is still alive and spending his time in the background at Trump rally?
From QAnon, yes.
Do you think racism exists in America?
I do not believe that people hate each other as much as...
You don't think racism is a problem in America?
I do not think it's a problem now.
There's a potential that JFK Jr. is alive and here at a Trump rally.
Maybe.
Hilarious. But with just over a month until the voters go to the polls, had the president somehow already contaminated Election Day? If Biden is elected, you trust the results?
No.
They're cheaters.
No.
But if Trump wins, do you trust the results?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I think mail-in ballots is not going to be fair because it leads to fraud and stuff.
You don't trust mail-in ballots?
Not at all.
The president uses mail-in ballots.
Yeah, they're going to use mail-in ballots for this upcoming election, right?
Right, but the president himself uses mail-in ballots.
Oh, he does? Where?
That's how he votes. He mails it in.
That's different.
How's it different?
I don't know. I honestly didn't know that. I don't even know what you're talking about.
But you do know it's different. After hours in the heavily contaminated parking lot, I wanted to self-quarantine and chill. But I still had one burning question. Are you in a better place than you were 4 years ago?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Is America in a better place than they were 4 years ago?
I believe absolutely.
We have higher unemployment, we have 200,000 people dead due to COVID, and we have riots in the streets.
Yes, let me just tell you this much. Yes, I'm doing much better. I'm literally making 4 times as much as I was making when Obama was president.
What do you do?
I work for a debt relief company.
Yeah. So now as a debt relief employee, you make more money under Donald Trump.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Yeah, it's good to be a white debt relief collector.